Boy, watching some of this show was like rewatching the opening of Final Destination 2. Multiple car crashes, so many goddamn car crashes, until a log from a logging truck where the load wasn't secured smashes you in the face. And let me tell you right now, as somebody that knows about unsecured logs, when you don't secure your logs, your load may fly in somebody else's face. Man, this opening is really goddamn weird. I'm John Rickman with my review of WWE NXT. This was a very strange show. Disjointed, messy, at times interesting, and other times it had me worried that, oh boy, NXT, even though they're sports-based, they really don't know what the fuck they're doing sometimes from week to week. Though it was just a very, very strange show. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. So, video package, hyping up the card tonight and also recapping stuff from previous weeks. Nice sports-based stuff. This is the best sports-based product we're going to get in WWE as far as like mainstream. I mean, there is 205 Live, but not a lot of people watch that. There is NXT UK, but even fewer people seem to watch that. SmackDown has some good stuff, and Raw is a shit show. So anyway, we start with Pete Dunne, Kyle O'Reilly, and Johnny Gargano, three-way number one contenders match. And whoever wins faces off against the leader of QXT, Karrion Kross, because Drake Wuertz has been fired, thank fucking God. There's a lot of Q fuckers in NXT, though. There's different beliefs, and then there's being a stupid Q fucker. And I'm going to dive into ranting about some people on the show that are Q fuckers in a little bit. So it starts 60 miles an hour and then goes to 100 miles an hour. Dunne really just, doing some great submission work here, targeting the hands, doing some good stuff. There was good action in this. I may not think that Johnny Gargano is all that interesting, but he can work. He can do some great stuff. And in between those ropes, or, whether he's diving outside, he can really work. And O'Reilly can work. This was some high-level work, some high-level wrestling. I've seen way too many multi-man matches, though, so I started to zone out during some of that. Even though I was watching, I was just like, I've seen so much of this. I know what these guys can do. But why do I have a feeling since they're opening with this, they're going to find a way to mess it up? And they messed it up in an even weirder way. It was almost like Vince Russo decided to book this damn thing. And when you're reminding me of Vince Russo booking stuff, oh boy. Anyway, everyone hits everything. We get a bunch of near falls, kick, punches. It's all in the mind. And then Adam Cole, baby, comes down with a chair, whacks everybody, hits some moves, 1, 2, done outside. So Pete is done. And then hits Gargano, hits everybody, and that's it. William Regal, who got a lot of TV time tonight, along with the security guards who also got a lot of TV time. But I like William Regal. He doesn't appear all that often. And I think he appeared more on tonight's program than he has in the last 3 months. But you know what? It makes it feel special. So they get Cole taken out, and okay, we're going to go to break, and we're going to come back, and the match is going to continue. Nope. They kick him out, and then Ember runs to the ring because they're like, shit, we booked ourselves into a goddamn corner. Ember, go out there and cut a promo. Against, Raquel Gonzalez, who's upset she couldn't stick some blue lives on Ember. And let me just say right now, Raquel Gonzalez is talented in the goddamn ring. But after liking a certain post, with a few flags that were questionable, shall we say, fuck Raquel Gonzalez. I regret praising her because differing beliefs are one thing. If you're going to believe any of the shit that Trump spouted, insurrection attempt or otherwise, you can get in the fucking goddamn bin. Wrestler or viewer, I don't fucking care. Anyway, Raquel Gonzalez is a goddamn idiot for believing that. I mean, seriously, he would have kicked your fucking ass out too, right, Raquel? I mean, seriously, are you that goddamn brain dead? You seem like you know what the fuck you're doing in the ring, but anyway, some wrestlers are just really goddamn dumb behind the scenes. It's not about politics, it's about toxic views. That's what it comes down to. So, Ember is, of course, avoiding, the blue live stares that, Raquel is giving her and saying, okay, I'm going to come down and brawl with you. And then Dakota's pink streak comes across the screen. Have fun unseen or seeing that. I don't judge. And she lays her out. Legoland Phantasm says they're going to take what's theirs. They're going to take the tag gold tonight. LA Knight knocks Cameron Grimes and we go to a break. We get a pre-tape with Drake, Dane, Everrise, and Hit Row. So Swerve and 3 cronies. I like Swerve. I just don't really care for this group. I'm sorry. I don't. I like Swerve. I hope this leads to Swerve becoming NXT North American Champion or even TV Champion, but this doesn't work for me. Anyway, so LA Knight took on Jake Atlas. All right, I was figuring, great, it's the beginning of Pride Month. I mean, great that it's beginning of Pride Month. You should celebrate who you are if you're a consenting adult, and if you want to be out and proud, good for you. You don't like that shirt? Fuck you, don't fucking care. I've cut family members out of my life that want to have views like that, so I don't fucking care anymore. Anyway, I figured they were going to have Atlas lose. Oh, ho, ho, I was wrong. DiBiase shows up later to watch. It was competitive. Atlas can work. I don't know if he's ever going to get any further than this in the WWE system. Because I don't know if he's going to be able to stand out enough, but his work is really good. And LA Knight is really good. Grimes shows up and talks to Ted DiBiase and basically like, hey, I could be your buddy. Come on, Dad, I could be your buddy. And then cartwheel DDT 1, 2, 3 after LA Knight landed on the ropes because he was distracted. Like, what are you doing with my friend? And then Ted leaves, and this sucks. This storyline sucks. This is going to end up with Ted DiBiase in a shark cage, and the winner is going to have to get a ladder, climb up, and unlock Ted from the shark cage and carry him down to win. Why do I have a feeling that they might try something like that? They can't do Ted DiBiase on a pole, because even though he's not huge, he would bend the pole, and we can't do Ted DiBiase on a forklift. Maybe Ted DiBiase on a Mississippi, bullshit religion thing. Maybe we could do something like that. A Mississippi boat ride where, they're grifting money for their religious practices. Well, at least one of the DiBiases was. So anyway, we get Lorcan and Theory arguing backstage about who would have won the three-way. This is seriously the kind of shit that they're doing on this show. Ted DiBiase is talking to Mackenzie Mitchell, and then Adam Cole walks by. I guess he had a key to get back in the Capitol Wrestling Center. Hopefully Drake doesn't. Hopefully they change the locks and they get extra security. Poppy's opening is returning next week. And, I like Poppy. I think her music's interesting. She's weird. Very weird. But she has good music. It's strange. It kind of worms its way, into your ear like, I don't know, a goddamn worm or brain slug. That goddamn thing from The Faculty. Yeah, The Faculty. Let's go with that. So anyway, Adam Cole says that he is a real #1 contender and calls out Karrion Kross, the leader of QXT. He shows up, in the spirit of Halloween with Scarlett wearing. I'm glad that Scarlett is succeeding while Don Scarlet Fever Callis has Karma nipping at his goddamn heels, and hopefully he will get that soon. Cole runs him down. You have all this. You have the entrance, the cool music and everything and all that. You got the hot woman. And you know what they just have to do for me? Ring the bell. So great. Dario Cueto's there. Ring the bell! Can't do that accent at all, and it would sound offensive. So Adam Cole then says pro wrestling. Well, Vince is going to have a talk with him, even though it's a wrestling brand in a wrestling ring with wrestlers. But no, it's sports entertainment, pal. So Regal comes here. Kross says, hey, give me everyone. What do you mean everyone? Everyone! Ooh, I love that movie. It's a great goddamn movie. Back when Luc Besson was a really good director, I didn't know that he was kind of shit to women. Okay, so Kross wants Cole, he wants, O'Reilly, Auto Parts, Gargano, and Dunn in a fatal five-way at TakeOver in your house. Okay, that's a main event, certainly. And then Cole gets upset at him, throws stuff at him, and basically says, I run this place. Then we cut to Candice and Indy. Candice is kind of promo. Indy is listening to 80s power ballads, which is smart because Candice is a really good wrestler. Whenever she cuts promos, she can't do the scripted stuff. She can be a natural talker. She can't do the scripted stuff. She's not very good at it. Candice runs down Poppy. They're going to have Candice versus Poppy on a TakeOver at some point. I just know it. I don't know how to feel about that. Celebrity matches are a lot like cinematic matches. You can only do, so many in a short time before you poison the well. And Bad Bunny did a whole lot better than I thought he would at Mania 37. And my hat's off to him. I don't have any hats, but if I had one, I would take that off. Poppy's appearing a lot on NXT. Poppy's appeared more on NXT than some of the women. And speaking of the women, they didn't use the women all that well tonight. I mean, they use them in a lot of backstage stuff except for one match. So the new Christian Casanova, I think is what his name was, he's now Carmelo Hayes. And he wants Cruiserweight Gold. Get vaccinated soon, unless you support the attempt insurrection on January 6th. Then you can all rot in front of your goddamn families for all I care, because that's what you fucking deserve, because you're fucking anti-American twats. So Xia Li wants to face Mercedes at TakeOver, because Xia Li's first match was against Mercedes in the Mae Young Classic. Cool, long-term storytelling. This is not a TakeOver-worthy match. I'm glad the women are getting featured, but seriously, you can put this on TV. I don't think anybody's going to care. And I like Xia Li. Mercedes Martinez is a good worker. This Grudge Go stuff is stupid. So, Kushida took on Carmelo Hayes in an open challenge for the Cruiserweight Championship. Hayes can work. It's obviously going to take him a bit to get to use of the WWE system, but he can work. He can do some really cool stuff. Kushida's great. Kicks, punches aplenty. It is all in the mind. Near falls, hoverboard lock for the win. Not bad. MSK says they will beat Legoland Phantasm. Frankie Monet talks about her debut with two guys that were really overacting, like to almost birdcage levels. is actually a bit weird, but you know what? Hey, she's got an entourage, and the dog was there. And I love Ty Valkyrie, Frankie Monet. Look forward to seeing her get a push. I'm just getting started, she says. Indy and Candice versus Zoe and Zeta, which sounds like a Nickelodeon show. The commentary bickers after Wade says he doesn't know who Corey and Topanga are. Boy Meets World, by the way, in case you're not my age, or you're not between the ages of 30 and 40, and you don't know what Boy Meets World is because it's an old show. Elbow on Zeta for 3. I'm not saying I would want to replace Zeta and have Indy drop an elbow on me, but I'm exactly saying that. So, Indy and Candice win. And, oh, by the way, Loomis also picked up the headphones at one point and had a tear in his eye, or ashes. Maybe he had the chili dog with onions. And then Mercedes looks like she's 20 feet tall here with this promo because the camera's right on the goddamn ground. She's looking up and looking down high. And she says she's going to beat Xia Li. Okay? So, by the way, a commercial for American Ninja Warrior, and I guarantee you that Hogan put Filthy there before Ninja. If you get it, you get it. So, Ember says that she will beat Dakota and then Raquel because hell has no fury like Ember's Law. Oh boy, don't try to make that your catchphrase. Legoland Phantasm, Wilde and Mendoza versus, or with Escobar versus MSK, Lee, and Carter. And good work. I didn't care. I like both these teams. I didn't care. This didn't really feel like a main event to me. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I kind of got why it was very disjointed though because of what they did with the three-way. This is very weird. So Grizzled young veterans come down, and then Ciampa and Thatcher, attack them, and they start brawling them. Thatcher sticks his fingers in one guy's eye. Ow, my eye! I'm not supposed to get Thatcher in it. And then just kept going. Near falls, kick, punch, more, all in the mind. And then Escobar interferes, almost leading to his guys getting the victory. The referee was distracted, and then Reed splashes Escobar into the wall, which Raquel probably likes, seeing, Hispanic getting splashed into the wall, even though Raquel Gonzalez is an idiot. So Santana Garrett, especially if that's her video. Fuck Santana Garrett. I'm glad that she didn't really get featured all that much. And MSK wins. All right, there we go. Now that I'm guaranteeing that I'm probably going to lose viewers, but oh no, I don't really fucking care because I do this for fun, and I do this to state my opinions. That's why it's Real Honesty with John Ritland. Anyway, agree, disagree with what I said, like, share, subscribe, Twitter handle in the description. I'm John Ritland. I'll see you soon.